Hello?
Stove crackles. Oh, it's the guy. Good evening. Would you happen to be the lighthouse keeper? My name is Wakefield. A stranger. And what would he want from me? I am a visitor to Eyeless Moor. This lighthouse caught my eye. And since it's dark, you thought it would be abandoned? Well, it's not. Even though I can barely see a thing, this is my house. Why is the lighthouse lamp not lit? Is it not dangerous for the ships? Do not let it concern you. Many years ago, the sea lanes were altered to avoid this coast. Now it's rare indeed to see a ship in these waters. After the accident, the lighthouse was never repaired. Was it a failure in the mechanism? Was there a failure in the lamp's mechanism? Precisely that. One stormy afternoon, I suddenly heard a strong noise up in the light room. The clockwork mechanism had stopped working, and the lamp was off. I had never seen a failure like that. I could not get the lighthouse working again. You say you had an accident. What happened? I was checking the lens because the failure looked so strange, and I was worried. All of a sudden, the light must have turned on, and I was blinded and can see nothing but fleeting shapes ever since. Has nobody tried to fix the lamp since? No one in the village is interested. For them, the more isolated Eyeless Moor is the better. They do not care about ships and accidents, especially Lord Danan. He sees anything coming from outside the island as a threat. I see. Do you know anything about a disappearance of Lord Danan's son? A tragedy it was. A strange one, but a tragedy nonetheless. Kieran's disappearance was strange? What was so strange about Kieran's disappearance? I just find it a bit suspicious that it happened so close to the reunion. It's too easy to be keeping secrets during the festival, being how everyone is afraid to leave the village at those nights. Yeah, it's easy to... This is just like Apostle. Oh my god. What do you mean? Look, folks here are too gullible. They'll do anything to protect themselves from their strange fears. This is just like the Magnus Archives. They'll not eat corn, nor drink milk, or they'll dig up graves for their mirrors. And of course, they'll avoid standing near a fearnog for too long because, though the fiends can't touch the tree, they're attracted to the smell of its resin. But surely it's all nonsense. Look, it's really easy to prove it all wrong. Just don't follow the rituals. You're a stranger to our ways, but have you seen any of these things I mentioned? I did see a group of people in the village bury mirrors. Exactly. What do you think would happen if you unburied those mirrors? That a band of goblins would come into the marshes and steal them? Nothing but nonsense. And what of Kieran's disappearance then? Well, I'll admit I'm not sure what happened to the boy, but one thing I am sure of. This Festival of Reunion, TM, is nothing but a farce. Isn't that what I said? I called that, and it would be just so easy to prove it. I would like to visit the light room anyway. Might I go upstairs and see the light room? Even though the lamp is off, I should like to take a view of the surrounding countryside. Well, I do not think you will see anything really, but if you are interested, yes, I guess you may. I'm going to do that now then. Thank you for your pleasant conversation. I must go. That's what the gear is probably for, huh? I should like to visit the light room now, if I may. Yes, you already have my permission. It looks like the lighthouse's electric lamp battery is lit. It looks like the lamp is lit with some sort of electrical switch, however the battery is flat. Perhaps if I can find a way to recharge the battery. Oh. The clockwork mechanism causes the lamp's reflector to spin. However, I think that it is missing something. It could use some oiling as well. Click. The cog was the missing piece to the mechanism. I have replaced it. However, the mechanism is still too rusty to move. Okay. So now we have made a lot of progress, I think. What here could I use to recharge the battery? Well, so that's what the mineral oil is for, obviously, but how do I get to the mineral oil? Oh, this is new. The wicker statue stands as a silent guard. Its presence makes me uncomfortable, as though I have trespassed on forbidden grounds. It's locked? Oh, thank God. Actually, no, I don't know if I wanted it to be unlocked. This must be the old abbey that Bridget Ladesand described in her diary. Could the chronomble be here? Bridget mentioned a dim light, but I can only see darkness. The dim light is the lighthouse. Yeah, that makes sense. It appears to be a dome of Roman origin. It is in better condition than the other. Oh, I gotta break into Kieran's little housey house. Because I bet I can use the water, the mill wheel, to generate electricity so that I can charge the battery, to put it back in the lighthouse so that I can turn the light on and then get the angle of the light into the abbey. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got it. Brain says it knows how to operate this sort of situation. The mill wheel is too big to help charge. What the it'll overcharge the battery, so I have to discharge it, huh? Okay, I am out of ideas. I guess, yeah, because he was like, unbury the mirrors, see what happens. So I'm gonna do that. Now I can activate them. I am not sure about this. What was that? Whoa! Hey, bud. The mirrors are completely shattered. Why would the masked man do this? Can we talk about this new music for a second? This rules. Oh, there it is. There it is again. Clack, 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 clack. It seems to be heading east. Well, it's probably going to the hole, right? This isn't to the east. Oh, I guess it is to the east. Oh, are you gonna open Kieran's house? I would love it if you opened Kieran's house. That would be great. The door is open. Yes, the door is open now. Yes, finally. That rules. I take it back. Doesn't rule. I'm done. An ornate lever built into the wall. I don't trust like that. I don't trust like... What the fuck? This is horrifying. I hate this. I hate this so much. A doll's theater lamp spinning around. Celestial bodies made out of paper. A painted man-sized wooden doll that represents an old lady. Painted man-sized, it represents a king. I don't trust this. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Oh. Scare effect. The stranger's mask is lying on the floor. Something's underneath the mask. The disc. An iron disc. The drawing spiked circles engraved on it, so I'm gonna take it to the hole. I can hear something wandering in the dark. I can see a deformed shadow in there, writhing, fidgeting. I cannot get any closer. Throw it at you. Not long ago, I might have found these toys amusing, but now they fill me with dismay, like some vile opium hallucination. Maybe that's the title of the video. A vile opium hallucination. So I think it wants me... Oh. Yeah, of course it's already on fire. Egad! Now this statue is burning too. Is someone following me? It's probably the thing in Kieran's house. It's probably Kieran who's following you, because that mask that Kieran, that I'm gonna assume that that's Kieran, that weird demon thing was wearing is reminiscent of fire. That's the word. Disc? What do you mean? Is this not where I'm supposed to put this? What do I use it for? I don't know what I'm supposed to do yet. Oh. That's new. A bottle is floating on the water. It is caught in the seaweed, just out of reach. I think there's something inside. Message in a bottle. Whoa. Oh, wait, duh. That message in a paper is rolled up inside the bottle. Gods remain silent as the fog settles. We may look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with a fiery crown. Okay. Oh, but now I have the bottle. I have an idea. There we go. I may be able to drill a hole in the barrel using this brace. Now that there is a hole in the barrel, I just have to push the bottle in a bit, and I've managed to fill it with oil. Love that for me. There's a lot of back and forth with this game, but I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I still gotta figure out how to charge the battery, though. There's a little hole in the tank where the oil is leaking. The mechanism will not work unless I fix it. Can I stuff that in it? Oh, I can. Hey, now I can oil the mechanism without worrying about it leaking. Hey, I didn't expect that to work. The cog was the missing piece in the mechanism. I have replaced it and the mechanism has been well oiled. It is easy to wind and now it is back to life. It cannot be. I never thought I would hear the rhythm of my beloved lighthouse working again. You don't know how grateful I am. For years I've longed to hear those marvelous sounds. Memories of better times. The light is yet to be lit, I'm afraid. Ah, the battery. Have you not charged it already? I used to have a crank I would use on it every night, but since I've lost my sight, I've lost track of it. A crank? I mean, it's probably nearby then. Would I? Oh, wait a minute. Now that the bicycle is fixed, if I attach one of its cogs to the battery dynamo, I may be able to provide it with a charge. Yep. Haha, okay, I see. I see what's going on here. I've managed to charge the battery by attaching the dynamo to the bicycle cog. So that doesn't actually mean I'm done with the area, which is what I initially thought it meant. Okay, fine, whatever. Hopefully the battery has enough charge to keep the lighthouse lit for a few hours. The lighthouse is working properly again. With luck, the light will now help me find the mural of the old abbey. Now let's go to the old abbey. And let me guess, the effigy outside's on fire now. Yep, okay, good.